Okay, welcome to another video, guys. I'm going to be showing you how to set up your LinkedIn. If you're following models like QLA, My3C model, if you're trying to buy businesses with no money down and you're trying to recruit people using LinkedIn, this is the perfect video for you. So I'm going to use my LinkedIn to introduce myself. So I'm the founder of JC Health Group. I'm building my own healthcare company here in Australia. I am the youngest no money down healthcare acquirer here in Australia, and let's get into it. So, first of all, images, aesthetics. Don't worry about the banner. I didn't have a banner for when I first started. I didn't even know I could put a banner up. Don't even worry about that. This profile picture is very important because this is what. Oh, I shouldn't show you that. This is what everyone is looking at when you reach out. When you send the connection request, when you send the message, this is what they see. So you want something that's clean, professional. Clean and professional. That's it. So try to avoid you in a shirt, you in just random clothes, a random picture, fucking you at the pub. Don't do that. Get a nice picture of yourself. Get your girlfriend, get your missus, get whoever to take a picture of you in a suit, in something professional, hair done, and I've opted for this black and white photo here, as you can see. I liked it. I personally liked it because it's a little bit different. I had before this I was in my three-piece suit and it looked, I don't know, it looked a bit like a young boy, and this was a little bit more mature, a little bit more sophisticated, as one might say. So I like this. I opted for something like this, easy background, nice, simple background. I was in a boardroom, and I've got this banner here, but maybe I can show you. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to get rid of this banner, but this happens when you put a job post up. But yeah, I'm in a casual suit, but it's professional and clean enough. And because I'm not at that stage. I'm not at the same stage I was when I first started. Right now, I've got a bit more of a reputation. People know who I am. People know my name, and me in a suit versus me in a bit of a casual suit isn't going to make a big difference. But when you're first starting, no one knows who you are. You want that impression. And if you've listened to people like Dan Pena talk about this, right, you want to get people on their back foot. So when that connection request comes through, when that message comes through, people see it and they're like, oh, who's this strikingly handsome motherfucker sending me a message, right? As opposed to, I don't know. See these people who, see what I mean? Like people who are in shirts. Like, sorry, mate. Sorry that I'm embarrassing you. Like, shirt. The fuck is this? You know what I mean? Just avoid shit like this. Anyway, okay, so that's the first thing, aesthetics. You want to get the aesthetics right. And don't even worry about the little things. I'm going to go through the main things that you should worry about. So it's going to be your about page or your about section. The content that you post. You can post content, you don't need to, right? You really don't need to. I have opted to nowadays, and it's interesting. I did a post 3 days ago, and it got people responding to my LinkedIn DMs. It got people reaching back out to me. So, yeah, content may work, may not work. Doesn't really matter. Because the whole point of the LinkedIn is to just have the profile, because you're going to be outreaching, you're going to be spamming, right? And the experience part. So for whatever experience that you have, you're going to frame it in a way that makes people think that you are the big G. Okay, so first bit. The about. Now, obviously, you can go to my LinkedIn. It's the Josh Lee, or you can just type Josh Lee. You can find me, founder of JC Health Group. But here's my about. Very short and simple. Most people have really long ones. ChatGPT written even, and that's just, I don't know, just cringe, man. Like I'd just avoid that. And nowadays with chat, everyone uses ChatGPT. Everyone understands. Everyone can kind of pick up the vernacular. So avoid ChatGPT or full ChatGPT. You always want to edit it, make it sound a bit more like you. But essentially, all you want to say is, "Hey, this is my company. This is what we do." So in my case, director of JC Health Group, I lead the acquisition and scale up of GP and allied health clinics across Australia. We partner with clinics seeking succession or exit and bring operational excellence to every site we acquire. So see how I don't just say we buy your company. Like, I bring a little bit of pizzazz, like a bit of fucking finesse into the picture. So when people are reading this, they're like, I get what you do, but damn, like, I like the way that you've said it. And this other part, so this next part, improving patient experience, empowering clinical teams, and delivering strong returns for investors. While this is true, I'm not necessarily exaggerating. I'm dramatizing, right? Like, I'm telling the people who are in this industry what they want to hear, and this is what we're doing. Like, this is not a lie. This is actually what we're doing. But the important thing is to tell them, like, you want to speak the language of your industry. I oversee the full M&A lifecycle from sourcing, valuation, and financing to post-deal integration and strategic growth, while managing our investor base and capital partners as we build one of Australia's leading healthcare groups. Right? That's just an outline as to what I do in the company. Me, I know what I'm talking about. Listen to me. Like, quick, nice, simple, and sharp, right? Like, you read that and you're like, okay, you guys buy clinics, you guys partner with them, you guys do, improve the patient experience, blah, blah, blah. And this guy, Josh Lee, I'm on his profile. This guy is the founder and managing director, and this is what he does for the company. So he oversees the full M&A lifecycle. So this is the guy I need to talk to if I want to sell my practice. Right? This is the message that I want people to think. Now, if you're a clinic owner exploring exit options and investor looking for quality opportunities in healthcare, let's talk. Right, so my little call to action, and I'll put my email address here: healthcaredeal/investment. Don't worry about these little things, top skills. I don't even know what the fuck that means. I know how that I get rid of it. I don't know how I add it. Probably at some point me playing around, I did it. Now, content, posts. So one thing you can do with the help of lovely AI and with your big brain, as well as when you do finally build a board, use them to, and use all the tools and resources you have to start putting articles out there. So in my case, in the healthcare industry, I'm dealing with people that are university graduated. They're sophisticated people. They're smarter than your average Joe, right? Like, supposedly. They like to read. Like, they've gone through their whole life studying, like being good at the academics and the theory and the science and all that shit, right? So this is right down their alley, giving them something to read, giving them my takes on the industry. This helps answer a lot of questions they have about who's this guy. Like, especially when I reach out to people, like owners in the space, right? When they click on my profile, they're going to be like, who the fuck's this guy? Like, what does he want? Why does he want to buy my practice? What does he stand for? What does he do? And this kind of stuff helps give them a little bit of an idea. And obviously, so I've got articles and then I've got posts, right? So posts, I don't really post that much, but, and again, it's not compulsory. It's not like a mandatory thing. And in fact, probably just stay away from it because it's a waste of time. Like, no one's gonna, especially if no one knows who you are, just, don't even worry about it. But if you are going to do content, make sure it's relevant to your industry, make sure it's relevant to the people that you want to do business with. And I'm building a personal brand, so I'm sharing elements of me, my take. So this one post here on the left is lessons of a young founder. This post here on the right is a clinical thing, right? So the hook I've got here is most clinic owners ask me the same thing: what do you actually do after you acquire a clinic, right? So that's a genuine question I get a lot, and I'm answering that in a post. So whoever has seen that, let's look at it. 6 reactions. These are all people, actually, most people I know, probably all in the healthcare space. These other guys, that is. And got a little comment here. 596 impressions. So I know there's lurkers out there, just watching my moves. They're looking, they're watching. So about 600 people watched it, read this or saw it at least. And let's say half of them read it, and most people won't engage. But respect to the people who did. But anyway, this helps people give a glimpse into who I am, what I stand for, and answers their questions before they even talk to me, or even before I even reach out to them. It answers their questions. Now, experience. Obviously, I've got my company, JCA Health Group. I've got a little, what's it called? Description, outline as to who we are, what we do. And again, I tried to keep it as short as possible. Like, it just looks long because I've broken it down line by line. But here, I've got my little slogan. I've got, what we're doing and what we're looking for. Like, we're looking for practice owners where we're gonna, and I'm preempting a lot of the things that they're saying, right? So, where are we? You can have full confidence that your clinic, team, and patients will thrive under a group that puts people first and is deeply committed to operational excellence, cultural continuity, and quality care. Right, so this line is actually very important because if you do read this and you're looking to sell your practice, you're like, okay, at least these guys say it. At least these guys say the right things. And again, this is no lie. This is actually what we focus on. And with my board, with my people, and actually just being in the industry, this is what I've found. Like, this is what I actually want to do. This is what people think is important. And that's why it's there. And then ultimately, calls to action, right? Like, if we're always open to conversations with practice owners considering sale, succession, or partnership, GPs and allied health professionals who want to join a purpose-driven group, investors seeking strong opportunities in the Australian healthcare sector, blah, blah, blah. Right? So this is, who we are, what we do, what we're looking for. Very simple. And I've also attached my company summary here, right? So this is an outline of who we are, my board, and a bit of our growth strategy, blah, blah, blah. All the good stuff, right? Again, preempting questions before they even arise, right? So when people are looking at your profile, they're already getting their questions answered. Whether they're asking in their head or not, right? Subconsciously, they're already just getting the answers. And then by the time I get in front of them, or on the phone, they already have a good idea as to what we stand for, who I am, and then as soon as I start talking, they're like, okay, yeah, like, this is him talking. Like, that's why I say, avoid the ChatGPT shit. Use it to help you write things out, but then rewrite it kind of in your own voice. So when people start talking to me, they're like, yeah, this guy writes it. This guy knows what he's talking about. This guy is literally behind this, all the words here. And now my other experience. Fortunately for myself, I have a professional background, right? So I was an advisor at Bank of Melbourne, and I've been running my own consultancy since leaving the bank. So at the bank, I can just put exactly what I did there, and again, frame it in a way that makes people add some fucking finesse and some passion into the words, right? And the important thing is for people to view you as a professional. So as you see here, it's nice, short, sweet. Told them what I did, told them what I worked on, told them how this helps me with my future endeavors. And then look at this, like my founder, Lee & Co. This is just literally what we do, right? Like, this is not my main business. I still do this, but it just gives people an idea, right? So don't even worry too much about your previous experience. In fact, eliminate half the shit that you have for your past jobs, because chances are it's irrelevant. The main thing is you want people to see the current company, like your current thing that you're building. And then all the other shit, don't even worry about it. If you've gone to college, if you've gone to university, put that in. If you haven't, no big deal. Skills and stuff, like, no big deal again. Have it, don't have it. And interests, I don't even get it. I don't even know what this is. So this serves as a platform to just message people, right? And if you want to know how to actually message people, like how to search for people, how to contact them, follow up with them, get meetings with them, recruit them onto your board of directors at a no cost basis, then join my academy. The academy should be in the link. If not, join my Telegram. You can get in that way. Because I give you all the scripts, I give you all the steps, I give you a breakdown as to what to say, what not to say, all that stuff. So if you're going down the models of QLA, maybe you've watched a lot of my content, you want to go down my model, 3C model, then join the academy, because I will teach you the absolute source. I'll give you the absolute source for you to get deals done ASAP. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.